Uh, uh, I... do you wanna come in? Hi, sorry, I was late. I was busy, trying to look nice for you. um, uh, you can come in. Uh, sorry. Sorry. um, like, please come in. Thank you. And, yeah. Hi. Welcome. I wanted to, tell you something today. Hi. Welcome. I missed you. Sorry that I was late. I wanted to... sorry, I wanted to say something. I was, thinking last night about myself. I took a shower. I did. I was thinking last night, and I managed to remember something. I managed to remember, that I like these things called Pokemon. I don't wanna be sticky. I don't wanna be. I don't wanna be. It's gross, and I don't wanna be gross in front of you. Do you like Pokemon? I think they're really neat. I do like Mischievous and Nihilego. I like them both a lot. They're my favorite. But if I were to be a... oh. Thank you, Limo, for the super chat. A moment. There you go. Do you like Vaporeon? I think Vaporeon is the water one, right? That's water, right? I like that. I think it's cute. I think it's cute. I also remembered another hobby. I like to, I think I like singing. I used to like singing. Is that cool? My favorite type, I like Ghost. Ghost. I think they're cool. I think they're really cool. I don't remember a lot of songs, so do you wanna hear me sing? But I'm not very good. If I'm bad, then you leave and you won't like me anymore. If I mess up, then you won't like me. So I'm scared. I'm scared. Are you sure? Then I remember one song. I was singing it in the shower, but I'm not very good at it. But if I'm bad, would you leave if I'm bad? It's not about singing good, it's about putting your soul into. I put my soul into everything I do. Is that okay? If you say so. If you say so, I think I can. But I'm really shy. Don't leave. Don't leave. You promised me that you wouldn't. Then I'll get ready. I'll get ready. I think I do. Hello, 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 hello. Me. Let me. Tell me if it's okay. Hello, hello. I remember the song. I'm really nervous, so I'm sorry if I don't sing well. Hello. Love of mine, someday you will die, but I'll be close behind. I'll follow you into the dark. No blinding light, no tunnels to gates of light. Just our hands clasped so tight, waiting for a hint of a spark. If heaven and hell decide that they both are satisfied, illuminate the nose on our vacancy signs. If there's no one beside you when your soul embarks, to cry about, 'cause we'll hold each other soon in the blackest of rooms. If heaven and hell decide that they both are satisfied, illuminate the nose on our vacancy signs. If there's no one beside you when your soul embarks, then I'll follow you into the dark. Then I'll follow you into the dark. Thank you. Thank you. That was, the song, the song was called, I Will Follow You Into the Dark by Death Cab for Cutie. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for the super chat, empty wallet. Thank you. Thank you, even though I didn't sing very well. Thank you for saying nice things about it. Makes me happy that you're trying to make me happy. Yes, I was singing this in the shower. In the shower. But the main event for today is the game. We're playing a game. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I know you're saying that to make me happy. You don't have to force yourself. Am I the main event? Thank you. Thank you. Then we can play games now, right? I wanted to play with you today, so let's play something today. Before we go into the gaming screen, I love you. Okay, let's go. I hope this works. I'll set it up. So sound. Hi, welcome. Here. We're playing this game called Slay the Princess. I haven't played it before, but I think it's like something like a horror game of some sort. But if you don't like horror games, I'm sorry. It's cool, I think. So let's get let's get started, okay? If you're scared, or if I get scared, then we can like hold each other or something. That would be nice. Chapter 1.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Oh, it moves.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Okay. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. 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 Sorry. So, options? That's a lot of options. I wanted you to see things, so, oh, what do I do? I would silently continue to the cabin.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says. We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them. Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Proceed into the cabin.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
Why is the princess in the cabin? I thought princesses are supposed to be in castles.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
She's on a vacation. Oh. I'll take it.
You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
I have a hand knife in hand.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
I have a knife in my hand. My mouth is now a knife.
Her voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
She sounds dangerous.
Thank you.
It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
Thank you for the super chat, Malcolm. Are there many types of princesses?
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Can I also be a princess? I'm a silent killer.
You're still listening to reason. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
What happened to the other chain on her other wrist?
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world? Focus on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
I'm a silent killer.
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
Oh? No talking then? Fine. What even makes you think you can kill me? I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it.
Can I throw my knife at her? Will they give me the... I think I have pretty good aim. I think.
So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
Why would anybody talk in a situation like this? You can talk after she dies, right? We'll kill
You
her.
lunge forward without a moment's hesitation. You feel flesh easily give way and look down to see your blade already sinking deep into her heart.
Oh,
Oh,
there's blood on my hands, on my knife, and look at the cursor. Look, there's blood here. There's also a parallax effect.
this is it, isn't it? I'm almost embarrassed. I should have seen that coming. But I have to wonder, do you actually believe this was enough to kill me?
It's like she's convinced she can't die. Yes, even as she lays there dying, she entirely believes herself to be alive and well. But it's over, isn't it? She stopped breathing moments ago, that arrogant look still plastered on her face. But is it over? Really over?
I don't have a good feeling about this. I don't know. I don't think she's dead. Really dead. If I were him, I would pick it up, the knife, and like stab her multiple times. Think that maybe I'll behead her so it's more just to make sure. Just to make sure. Oh, it's too easy.
Over. Don't get all worked up. We should make sure. What's the harm in checking for a pulse?
Don't do that. It's over.
I really don't think you should do that. And why shouldn't we? Is there something you're not telling us? I've told you everything that's happened with complete accuracy. The princess is dead. Your blade pierced her heart. There's no coming back from that.
If I remove it, can I put it back in? Can I put it back in?
You lean down and wrap your hand around the blade's hilt. But as you begin to slide it out of its resting place, you feel a sharp and sudden jab in your side. What was that?
I guess I won't be dying alone after all.
Quick, let's get out of here. It's too late for that now. You collapse to the ground as the mortally wounded princess twists a blade of her own deeper between your ribs.
Oh no. Why does she have a knife?
As you fall, she falls with you, exhausted by the effort, the little life that was left in her eyes fading rapidly.
An eye for an eye. A life for a life. I guess we're even now. See you around.
You were so close. Why did you hesitate?
Was I?
It doesn't matter. At least you managed to take her with
I
you.
wanted to give her the in out, the knife, in out.
For whatever that's worth.
But
Everything goes dark, and you die.
But the game doesn't let me. There's a second chapter.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her.
Yeah.
If you don't, it will be the end of the
looping.
world.
It's a loop. Okay, I'll go.
A warning before you go. She will lie. He couldn't be more on the money. But we're really doing this, aren't we? I'd say you're lost, but I'm stuck here with you.
The dad talked to me. The dad's talking to me.
We know what to look out for this time. We know to be careful.
The dad is
Just
talking.
stay focused and you'll be fine. The interior of the cabin is a jagged mess of warped wood and broken boards, their splintered edges as uninviting as shattered glass. The only furniture of note is a pointed table with a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
The mirror.
That's because there isn't a mirror. There's a table, the blade sitting on the table, and the door to the basement. There's nothing else in here.
He's lying to me. He's lying to me. He's lying to me.
There's definitely a mirror. There isn't. Can you two stop arguing? It's stressful enough in here without all of this extra noise.
I care about whether I'm being lied
As do
to.
I. I'm not lying to you. Use your eyes. There is no mirror. Why would I lie about something so meaningless? What good would a mirror even do? Let you waste time preening yourself instead of doing what needs to be done.
The mirror. I'll approach
Walk up to the wall
mirror.
next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here.
That's in a wall?
This really isn't funny. You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall.
Huh?
I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now.
Huh? 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 But I...
But it was there a second ago. Now it's gone. Yet another thing in here playing tricks on us. I hate this place.
Huh?
You take the blade from the table. It will be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon. Feels a bit better to have a weapon in our hands. Let's make her hurt for what she's done to us.
Try again.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing what must once have been stairs. The fractured slats look as if they've been torn from their source and violently jammed into the wall. The air seeping up from below has an almost
The
metallic
mirror
quality
is
to
gone.
it, like the smell of fresh blood.
The mirror is
You can hear
gone.
what sounds like the rhythmic scraping of metal coming from down below. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favour. Scraping? She's not even trying to hide her knife. It's like she wants to get in our head. That sound could be anything. It's probably just her chains dragging across the floor. I am begging you to get out of your head. Her grating voice
head?
carries up the stairs.
I hope you've come to rescue me. I've been stuck down here forever.
There is something so wrong with that voice. Yeah, she thinks she's better than us, like she doesn't even have to put on an act this time. As you descend the final step, the form of the princess comes into view, her sharp eyes following you from across the room.
This is the wrong basement. That's the wrong basement. I don't...
Finally, somebody! Quick, get me out of these chains. We're not safe here.
Come on now, we're not falling for that, are we? She's trying to trick us, but she can't hide that threatening edge to her voice. She just wants us to get close, to let our guard down.
You can't see her hands. What is she hiding behind her?
If she sounds threatening, it's because her mask is already slipping. She knows why you're here. You are armed, after all.
What are you waiting for? You are here to rescue me, right?
You... I don't think telling her that she's suspicious is a good idea. We're supposed to kill her, right? What happened?
That's funny. You're funny. I'm not dead, so I can't have died.
Last time? What are you talking about? Ugh, it's like the two of you are working together on this. Aren't you listening to her? She's obviously lying through her teeth. I'm terrible at spotting lies, and even I can tell something's up here. We can't be the only ones that looped back to the start. Someone else has to remember, right?
She doesn't know.
Yes, something is obviously up, and we can all tell that she's lying. The thing she's lying about is how dangerous she is, not dimension hopping or time travel or whatever it is you think you're doing.
Does the narrator not loop with us? The narrator... I don't know. I can't form a conclusion. I don't know if he's lying or if he's telling the truth. kill her. But that's exactly what happened. So you do
Would
remember
I just
it.
lie? Would I just lie to your face and tell you a thing I remembered happening didn't happen just so I could stab you again?
I didn't say anything about stabbing.
I mean, just so I could stab you for the first time.
Ha! She slipped up there. She said again, and her taking it back doesn't count. Do you hear how deranged you sound right now? Please stop dawdling. This is only going to end with violence. Postponing the inevitable is only going to make it worse for you when it actually happens.
I want to know more about this.
That doesn't sound like me.
I have absolutely zero doubts that she is going to stab us if we get close to her. She certainly feels threatening. Just because she's acting like she's going to stab you doesn't mean she has the means to actually do it. But you know who is armed? You. So stop second guessing yourself and do your job. But I'm nervous. All the more reason to jump into the deep end and deal with her right now before you waste any more time getting stuck in your head.
Good with liars. I'm not sure who's lying and who isn't. What do I do? What do I do? I don't know. Is the narrator lying? Is he? Leave? What if we leave? They're both lying? Don't look. I'll try again.
The princess falls silent, her smile unwavering as you charge across the room. Okay, she hasn't pulled out a knife yet, and her hands are still behind her back. I think we can do this. I think we can win. We just have to strike now, but make sure you keep your eyes on those hands. I don't trust her for a second. But your focus is broken by the horrible sound of metal slicing through meat. Whose meat? Not ours, right? Hers at first, then yours.
Hehe.
How? What did she even hit us with? You stare down at your chest and at the long, thin blade she impaled you with.
I'm dead again.
And then the red, angry slit along the flesh of her thigh, where the blade had been nestled just a moment ago. It's still lodged in her leg, emerging from her knee, hinging up and out of her body like some extra metallic limb. Bullshit. Absolute bullshit.
You're going to die now.
With a twist of her knee and a painful squelch, she does
Dead
just that.
again.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
Oh man. I'm dead again.
You're on a path in the woods.
kind
No,
of
fuck
sucked.
that. If we're gonna have to keep doing this over and over and over again, we're not starting in that goddamn woods every time. We're starting in the fucking cabin. You're what? I feel dizzy. Oh ho ho ho! I guess I took us to the cabin, didn't I? Isn't that interesting? Who holds the cards now?
That's not the cabin.
Nobody holds the cards. That's how it's always been. That's unfortunately how reality works.
That's not the cabin.
The circle's getting smaller and smaller. Running isn't an option anymore. We have to fight.
The hunted.
Good. It's better that way. Without a fight, no one can win. And if no
My-
one can win, then nothing has any meaning.
My inner demons are arguing.
Great. So obviously you've already been here. How many times? This is our third? No wonder things have fallen apart. You do realize that every time you fail, she escapes and an entire world is damned to destruction, right? That can't be right. That's too much responsibility. Nah, impossibly high stakes make the fight so much better. Let's just stay focused, shall we?
Huh?
The only furniture of note is a bent metal table. A pristine blade perched. We take it.
Huh? They're playing for me.
Okay, sure, you take the blade before letting me finish telling you it's there. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon. This feels right. We just have to keep our senses sharp.
I don't take
That's
them.
right, we've got to be able to win eventually. We will win eventually. Hell, we might even win now. That's a fighting spirit I like to see. You could all learn a thing or two from this one. I'd love to get started just as much as you would, but how are we supposed to get down there?
There's no door. No door.
You walk through the door. You do know what doors are, right?
But where's the door?
There isn't a door, it's just that mirror again. There isn't a mirror. You really messed things up, didn't you? It's like you can't even see reality anymore. I can feel the air coming up from behind it, stinking of iron and steel. He might be right. Could be a trick. If our other senses can't feel it, then we can't trust it. If it's in our way, let's just break it and move on.
I have to. I don't have a choice. I mean, is it gonna disappear like last time? Is it...
Make your way to the door at the end
Okay.
of the room, stopping just in front of it. You really must think you're looking at a mirror. Well, it doesn't exist. Just reach forward and open it. Let's just fumble for the handle and be done with it. I don't care what we look like. I care about getting to the end of this mess.
I don't have a choice.
You reach forward and place your hand on the door to the
The
basement.
mirror is
Creaks open.
gone. Am I going insane?
And the mirror's gone. How surprising. It was never there. Just an illusion. Let's just get to the princess already. I didn't care about the mirror before.
Am I
care about it
insane?
even less now. Guess it's time for us to see her again.
I don't think that...
Just stay focused and you'll be fine.
I don't think that I have the...
You step forward after you don't get a chance to linger on the basement stairs. They are smooth and flat and metallic, an unintentional and unfortunately slippery ramp that quickly sends you skittering to the bottom. Your body tumbles onto the basement floor and the form of the princess comes into view, standing at a distance. She gives you a wry smile.
She doesn't have any weapons. She... But she's not human, right?
Hi, it looks like you don't have a way out, so I'm not going to play dumb anymore. But don't worry about how bad you did last time. That's part of the fun.
She's got another thing coming if she thinks we're going down easy again. Pride makes us dead. The only thing that matters is survival.
We can't leave.
Actually, does survival matter? We've died twice and nothing bad has come of it. We just need to find a way to win once.
Nothing bad has come of it yet.
Plenty bad has come of it. You've left at least one entire world to ruin. The people there mattered.
No, they didn't.
The past isn't real. There's only here and now.
The only people that matter are you and me.
Your internal bickering is cut short by the wet sound of slicing meat. From the princess's arms erupt twin blades glistening with her blood, the empty flesh of her arms flopping at her elbows like torn sleeves. The chain clatters to the floor. She's loose, and she is coming for you.
You're going to make me walk over to you, aren't you?
Shit. She's coming for us and I'm out of ideas.
We can't fight her. There's nothing we can do. We can't do anything. There's more. We can flirt with her. All of these suck.
Yeah, that's right, we just have to think. There's probably an answer if we think.
Just standing there, huh? A bold strategy.
You don't have time to finish your thought. In a moment, she's across the room.
We
Blades
thought
flashing
for
in the
too
dim
long.
starlight. She skewers you.
We thought for too long. My bad. I'm sorry.
Ow. What a surprise. Yeah, we don't even get a second to think without her stabbing us.
The skeptic.
Oh, a new one of us. I thought that only happens when we die. Did we die? You're on a... No, you're in a... Where the hell are you? I think we're dead. And that's all we'll ever be. Dead, 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 dead. Stop saying dead, all of you. We might have died a second ago, but right now we're extremely not dead.
Oh no. Oh, welcome, Matthias. Welcome to the membership.
This is all horribly wrong. How many times have you been here?
This is 4.
No wonder everything's such a mess. This wasn't supposed to go past 1.
I wonder what you're going to do next. You're so full of ideas, and I love that.
But I guess we don't have time to talk about things before the princess advances. Okay, whatever we do gets us another us. Let's see how many we can stack. There's got to be a point where it makes us better than her. We don't need any other voices chattering about in here. It'll just confuse us. All we need is to keep fighting.
What is she?
Yeah, I'll pass on that. As long as we keep moving.
Come on, show me something new.
Okay, plan now.
Guys, where are her eyebrows? I just realized that she doesn't have eyebrows. What happened to her eyebrows? Am I the only one? She shaved them? Her eyebrows are gone. Can I kill myself? I tried to kill myself. It doesn't work, and she kills you again and again and again and again. Your memory blurs as your consciousness sleeps from life to life to life, holding only snippets of the conflict that transpires.
Then you skewer yourself.
I thought we both understood that dying doesn't get you anywhere.
Huh, that didn't do much of anything. We're tougher than I thought. Well, there's more of us. Let's see if that helps. What's the point? It's all the same. She skewers you.
Oh, don't give up on me just yet. You gotta keep going.
Do you see that? We almost had her. That was luck. We only have to get lucky once. Compliment her on those gleaming blades. There's nothing better than a capable woman. She skewers you.
You're cute.
It doesn't matter how many times this takes, we can't
She said
give
we were
up.
cute.
Okay, let's go again. Just panic! Flee!
Thank you for the super chat, Frog Mistral. Good morning. Good morning. Thank you for coming.
She skewers you.
I'm dying.
No, you don't get to escape. That's not how this works.
See? We're getting better.
She trying to take you from me? I mean, maybe you're better off loving somebody as cool as her and not me.
Okay,
But-
yeah. That was a good one.
But I'll be really sad.
She's going to kill this body either way. So stop feeling what it feels. She skewers you.
Why you try to kill yourself? I've always wanted to kill myself.
Ooh, not bad. Real tough.
Only me? Thank you. But I'm sure she's a better person for you.
We're getting close to something, can't you feel it? One last time. You're right. One last time, that's all we need. Let's appeal to her better nature. We haven't tried that. I'm sure she'll listen to reason. She skewers you. And then everything goes dark, and you die.
It's over. It's over. Over and over.
Your Honor, don't lose your head. We're in a cabin, and we'll take you from here. Everything feels like it finally fits, doesn't it? We're up here, which is different, and different is good. And our steel claw is already
We're
in our
going
hand.
again.
Ho-ho! What if? Throw it out the window. Over my dead body. That won't be very hard. We've died
She's
a lot.
getting upgraded every
I can't
loop.
say I mind anymore.
Well, we only. She's getting upgraded every loop, and we're only going more and more insane with every loop. I don't think it's fair either.
Besides, what better way to die so very many times than at the sharp hands of a beautiful woman? Sure, I can think of a better way to die. They're all the same, really. How about we stop thinking about horrible ways to die? I don't want us to accidentally manifest anything.
There's a lot of voices.
The only thing we're gonna manifest is finally ending up on top. There are entirely too many of you. How many times have you been here? This isn't good. This is... yeah, leave it to the pros. We'll notch up... Narrator, we heroically stride through the door and towards our destined final encounter with our star-crossed lover. Fine by me. You walk to the door and onto the basement stairs, only it's more of a slide. We know. Fine, I'll just shut up then and speed this whole thing along.
About time.
Are you sure you don't want me to describe the stairs? Or this room, or anything?
You're making the game
Feels like I'm
longer,
hardly a part of
narrator.
this. Don't care, just want to win.
Me too.
Fine, you make your way to the
Oh,
basement, where the
What's
princess
wrong with
awaits
the
you.
basement?
You know, this last time I killed you, and you didn't pop right back up again? I thought I'd actually done it. I thought I'd cut you into so many pieces you just weren't able to stitch yourself back together.
What if the world is... What if I'm the piece? I'm the one that keeps respawning? What if in the princess's eyes she's playing a game called Slay the Hero?
But I guess we're not done. That's okay with me. It's good even. I like that. I got something ready for you while you were gone. Do you want to see it?
No.
I'm not going to wait for an answer. I'm just going to show you. It's worth it though. Just you wait. And not for very long, because I'm going to do it right now.
Are you going to say what she does? Do you want me to talk now? Well, yeah, she says she has something new. I want to hear about the new thing. Yeah, me too. I think I speak for all of us when I say that I would like to hear you describe her new thing.
I thought killing myself would be ending the loop, but it didn't work.
Really? Okay then.
Here we go. Now.
The princess's skin twists, splitting into red blooms of raw meat as it stretches and tears. Then it erupts. She becomes a wave of blood and viscera, pieces of her splattering against the walls. All that remains in the center of the room is a skeleton of blades. A heart beats furiously in its cage of a chest.
Oh,
Are you ready for what comes next?
I'm dead. It's over. I'm not gonna live anymore.
Holy shit! She's gorgeous. Absolutely divine.
It's over.
Yes, behold the perfect woman. Do you think we can throw her out the window? That looked painful. How is she still alive? Heart's still beating, that's all she needs.
What is she?
This is fake. This is all fake. That's all just made up. She doesn't even have a back anymore. How are we supposed to stab her in it? This is all just a sick joke. I hate existing. We're screwed. I quit.
I'm just talking
done.
to myself. The voices in my head.
What just happened? It's so quiet.
It's me. I'm the problem.
Something feels different about you. It almost makes me feel different. Like I should actually take this seriously for once.
You do not act, and yet through that inaction your body moves on its own. The princess strikes as you approach, but as her blow finishes its arc, you're already somewhere else.
You're incredible.
Your weapons clash again and again, you and her entering a rhythm free of thought and free of self. There's only the dance, the ebb and flow, the shifting of the tides back and forth between you. The deeper you fall into your play, the faster your hearts pound, and the faster the momentum volleys between you. And endlessly building, crescendo, and then an opening. Your blade strikes free of volition, and hers strikes too. Both strikes are lethal. Neither of you will survive, but neither of you fear what's to come. This is a good ending. Do we get a good ending? We slayed the princess. It's over. You do not get to see each other die. Something has taken her away, and it's left something else in her place. It's a mirror. You do so. Gaze into your reflection. silence as you reach forward. They're gone, but the mirror remains. It's time for you to see what's in it. It's you. What am I? You are alone in a place that is empty. It is quiet here. You're at the cabin. She's a thing. She's a thing.
Something finds me in the long quiet and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
Huh? Huh? What are you?
I am solitary lights in an empty city. What are you?
What are solitary lights?
Thoughts without connections. A dim and nascent network. I wish to be more.
Oh, I'm getting goosebumps. What do you think I am?
I think that you are like me.
I was right.
We are oceans, reduced to shallow creeks.
I was right. Are you the princess?
She is part of me, and part of me is her.
So what I experience with the narrator, since it's one voice, maybe she experiences the same?
You speak in circles. Does it matter where one thing begins and another ends?
I want to know more. The gift?
Yes. Nerves and fibers to feel the worlds beyond. Perspectives to make my own. This one is sharp and single-minded. She is cruelty, but she is also joy. She will make for an indomitable heart.
Are we supposed to slay the princess?
Do not
At
mourn
all?
her. She is exactly where she
I
needs
feel
to be.
bad.
How can the
Is
world
this
have
the end
ended
of
if
the
we are
world?
talking?
I see. Sorry for being stupid. Is the narrator a person in our head?
You are the only thing I have ever known.
I guess so.
The space we're in is vacant. Nothing comes here but us.
Did I ask this before?
I have only just now stirred to consciousness. I could not have trapped you here, and I too yearn to be free.
What is this? What's happening?
You are familiar, but you are not me. I feel sadness, longing, hope as I witness you.
I see.
I'm sorry. There are some changes that can never
No,
be undone.
we
There are some tears that can
killed
never
her.
be unshed. This is not a place that can hold a fragment of a concept. The moment she arrived here, she was going to return to me.
She's dead forever?
I promise that it doesn't hurt.
Mm. Mm.
I know only that they are.
What happens now?
Nothing, as we are. But I know that there are worlds beyond us,
We've
and that we are
done
meant to
it.
reach them.
But was it worth it?
There is no
Was
exit,
it
but
worth
this
it?
vessel is a creature of perception.
Oh, I
She
feel
can make
really
you forget.
bad.
If only you believe her to be able to.
I feel like I've done something wrong. I'm gonna kill
Bring me more
myself.
perspectives, so that I may be whole. And perhaps then we will know our freedom.
I'm gonna. No, I can't kill myself anymore. Aren't you scared that I'll find a way to kill
I
you?
have not lived. I am not afraid to die.
What is this? How much will I forget?
Everything. Until we meet again.
How many more pieces of you do I have to find?
More than you have found, but less than there are to find. I am infinite. The rest will find their own way home.
Can you really create infinity in the game? And what if I don't let you do this to me?
Then we will be here forever, as we are now. Unfinished, dry, hollow.
I want her to say something substantial. I was sent to slay the princess to stop her from destroying the world. If I help you, is that what you're going to do?
You ask of things that cannot be done. To destroy is merely to reshape, to remold.
I don't know what I don't know what I don't know.
How can I know? I am flickers in something sprawling and unilluminated.
I'm not going back.
If you need time, then I'll wait with you.
Wait forever.
You are as I am now, and forever is a long time to remain undone. I am not you, but I know that I would return before forever was finished. What textures will you weave for yourself to occupy forever? Will you place the images of you and I into a box for safekeeping? If you close that box, will you become another you in another world? An imaginary pattern repeating itself until it can no longer bear the weight of its hand-drawn cage. You'll always come back to the box, because you'll always want to know what it means to be you. I will be here waiting by your side until you're ready to return to mine.
The game closed. The game closed. Oh no. I'm reopening it.
You have returned to me. Though you were gone mere moments, I never left your side.
possible for me because I am in a game. I was gone. Okay, I'll do it
She
again.
asks that I tell you to remember her.
Oh.
You won't.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Oh. Oh.
I'm
Tell
talking
me
about
more.
the end of everything as we know it. No more birds,
Thank
no more
you
trees, and perhaps
the-
most problematically of all, no more people. You have to put an end to her.
Thank you for the donation, Anonymous. If the princess was getting in the way of you and me, then I would kill her. I mean, that applies to anybody, I think. Anybody, is that okay? Thank you for the membership gift, Boris. Thank you. Is that okay? I mean, you can protect me, but a princess can't. But how can a princess locked away in a basement end the world?
Don't linger on the specifics. You have a job to do here. Just get in there and do what needs to be done. We're all counting on you.
Do you have any evidence to back this up?
Look, you're already on the path that leads to the cabin. Why would you be here if it weren't to complete a very important task? You've made it this far, you might as well reach the end of your journey.
I think he's lying to me. I am not doing
Are
this.
you serious? No, you have to do it.
No, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I'll leave? What happens if I leave?
Seriously? You're just going to turn around and leave? Do you even know where you're going?
No. I am actually pretty okay with the world ending. I relish the coming of a new dawn beyond our own. Gonna go walk in the opposite direction now.
There won't be a new dawn if the world ends. There'll just be nothing forever. Fine. I suppose you just quietly continue down the path away from the cabin.
Are we gonna loop back? I'm scared.
Good. What we're being asked to do here is wrong. Better to wash our hands of this whole situation than to take part in it. Ignore that annoying little voice. He doesn't know what he's talking about. That's strange. It looks like this path also leads to the cabin. How convenient. Everything's back on track again. Maybe the world can still be saved after all.
Turn around again and
Really
leave
keen
again?
on wasting everyone's time, aren't you? It's remarkably selfish, if you ask me. I've already outlined the stakes of the situation. If you don't do your job, everyone dies. Like, dies. Forever.
I don't care about other people dying. Maybe everyone should die. It's what they get for dumping me in the woods and asking me to kill someone for them.
When I said everyone, I meant everyone. That's a pretty large group to just condemn to death over a single princess. And, last I checked, you're part of everyone too, so if you think about it, walking up to that cabin and slaying her is really in your best interests as well. But fine, you turn around and trek back down the path you came. Oh, would you look at that? You're at the cabin again. Now,
I
I'm not
can't
normally
get out.
into superstition or astrology, but I have to say, it seems like the universe itself is doing its best to bring you to your
I
fated
can't
confrontation
leave.
with the princess.
Oh yeah? Well, I guess I start walking in a different direction. Again. In fact, I'm going to just keep trekking through the wilderness until I find a way out of this place.
There's always a choice. Let me tell you right now that you're making the wrong one for pretty much everyone who's ever lived, as well as for everyone who ever will. And here we go. As you trudge into the woods, something strange starts to happen. At first, it's little flickers out of the corner of your eyes. Glimpses of familiar wooden structures through the leaves. But as you focus on your surroundings, you start to realize that those flickers weren't just a trick of light. In every direction, there is a path and a cabin. And not just a cabin, the cabin. An infinite fractal of paths and cabins desperately trying to draw you back to where you need to be.
Wait, what's going on?
But you're too stubborn for that, aren't you? It doesn't matter how many paths or cabins appear around you, you're just going to do whatever you can to shirk your responsibility because you care more about irritating me than you do about the fate of the world. You've doomed us all, you know that, right? But of course you do. Otherwise you wouldn't just wander off into the forest in search of certain death. You lose track of just how long you spend aimlessly tromping through the wilderness. But it's not like any of that time spent lost in the woods really matters, because it isn't long before the world ends and everyone dies.
I'm dead. The world ended.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Tried. Thank you, Malcolm, for the super chat. It's free real estate.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
What's a what? Oh.
It hasn't. Or if it has, I certainly haven't been a part of it. We've just met for the first time, you and I. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
My voice is in my head.
I don't know. I think it's more fun if he knows what we're thinking. He's like a captive audience. The entire world ending wasn't enough to get rid of us. I don't think there's much he can do other than object. I wonder what else we can do to ruin his day.
We could ruin his day forever and ever and ever.
If by ruining my day, you mean ruining everyone's day forever, then yes, I suppose there are plenty of ways you could pull that off. The world really did end last time, didn't it? We should be careful. For all we know, we just got lucky. The world hasn't ended yet, and you are never going to slay her with that attitude. Stuff those pathetic little voices to the back of your mind and stay focused on the task ahead.
I don't want to go there. I want to meet her. If I don't meet her, those walls?
What are you talking about? I'm sure those walls have always been there.
Walls.
It makes sense if you think
They're
about it.
walls.
If there weren't any walls in the woods, someone might have gotten lost. Or, heaven forbid, someone other than you might have stumbled onto the princess.
None of my business. Lie. Yep, okay. Heading to the cabin now where I'm definitely going to slay that princess.
You know I can tell when you're lying, right? Please take this seriously. I am begging you. A warning before you go any
No,
further.
but I lied.
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power
Go
to stop you from
back.
slaying her. Don't believe a word she says. If we're stuck going in there, maybe we should believe her. Maybe she isn't a liar. Ignore him. He's just being difficult for the sake of it. Let's keep an open mind.
I don't wanna.
The cabin interior is wrong. A confusing patchwork of many cabin interiors, all projected across what's almost the same space. But it's all shifted. An inch here, a foot there.
It's a
Such that the
glitch in
seams
the
are never quite
Matrix.
visible enough for the place to make any sense. The only furniture of note is a plain table, its legs all the wrong lengths, its material devoid of feature. Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
Oh, oh. I'm sorry. Is I'm making you dizzy? I'm sorry. Oh.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. If he wants us to take it, maybe we should just leave it to collect dust. Or better yet, grab it and throw it out the window. What good is a knife against a world-ending monstrosity anyway? No, we're taking the knife. Have you seen this place? You have literally no idea what to expect and no idea what we're dealing with. I've already told you what you're dealing with. You're dealing with a princess. How many times do I have to explain this incredibly simple and straightforward premise?
I don't want a knife. I'm gonna throw it out the
You
window.
can't just say that. And when everything here is so wrong. Listen to me. My job is to describe facts as facts and to guide you through your job, which is to slay the princess and through that action, save the entire world. And if you're going to slay her, you cannot let fear creep into your heart. You cannot lose yourself before you even get to her. Oh, ho, ho, ho! You've piqued my interest. What's going to happen if we lose ourselves? Nothing, because you're going to pull yourself together. Just ignore the stressful geometry and stay calm. How? Even if we closed our eyes, you're constantly describing it to us.
Shut up, narrator.
I'm not going to stop doing my job, so you're just going to have to get better at yours. And quickly, if you don't mind. Yes, take a deep breath. I'm all for getting under his skin, but we'll miss out on loads of fun if we shrivel up into a ball and go insane the first time we see something weird. What you're seeing here is obviously real. Just accept it and go with the flow. It really isn't hard. Okay, I'm fine.
Okay.
Good. Now, whenever you're ready, we're all waiting for you to complete a very important task.
The mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't... What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime. You reach forward,
it's
rub
gone
your hand against
again.
the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now.
It's gone.
But there was a mirror a second ago.
I'm sure there was.
Now it's gone. You know that taking the mirror away from us isn't going to change things, right? We'll find it again, and then we'll see whatever it is that you don't want us to see. You take the blade from the table. Okay, fine, you took the knife, but you really shouldn't hold it like that. Then how are we supposed to hold it? The other way, thumb at the bottom. We'll look much cooler and more serious if we hold it with our thumb at the bottom. It really doesn't matter how you hold the blade, as long as you have it. Just make a choice.
Hold the blade the other way. Is it gonna change my mouse?
You switch your grip on the blade. Congratulations.
Oh, it changes.
Yes! Isn't this so much better?
Isn't that better? TJ, thank you for the super chat. Thanks for playing this, ALiAS. This game became my favorite top 6 stories in games these past few days. Hope you enjoy the rest of your time with it. Thank you! Thank you. Thank you for the super chat. I really appreciate it.
Okay, fine. You're right. This does
I
look a
like
lot
it
better.
so far. It's just kind of scary.
It really doesn't matter. Just get on with it and deal with the princess.
If I hold it like this, then I can bring it up and down and... Never mind.
Yes! Do it! Seriously. You throw the blade at the window, glass showering the cabin as your weapon flies out into the night.
Goodbye.
I suppose we'll just have to deal with the princess without it.
Goodbye.
We'll be fine, don't worry about it. What's the worst that could happen? The world ends. Been there, done that. I'm not so sure. This place is already messing with my head. It would be much better if we had a weapon.
That's why I just throw it.
What's done is done. Good luck, hero.
Let's go.
The door to the basement
Oh
creaks open,
no.
revealing a web of branching staircases all built from unidentifiable materials.
Oh no.
Nothing here seems to belong.
It's
The closer
over.
you examine your surroundings,
I
the
didn't
more
need
confused
the
your head throbbing with the effort of making sense of this
I
place.
didn't need the knife.
None of the stairs even seem to go anywhere. let
It's
alone down.
over.
The air here has a sickening, almost sludge-like miasma to it. The kind of indiscernible quality that comes from the blending
Thank
together
you,
of every
Spider
scent there
God
is at once.
99.
An odor that is simultaneously
I will
everything
cut
and
my
yet the sum
forearm.
of it all coalescing
That
into a
would
thick,
be
nauseating nothing.
that would be entirely my fault. It doesn't matter if it's my fault.
If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
If I accidentally cut my hand with a knife, maybe I don't deserve to be alive after all.
Her voice, a disquieting collage of tone and personality, drags up the stairs.
Hello? Hi. What are you doing here? Are you here to kill?
No, thank you. Oh, don't be such a baby. I don't want to do this. Let's just turn around and leave. This feels wrong. This feels like a trap. Like whatever we do, we're gonna die. We don't even have a weapon. But we already tried turning around and leaving, didn't we? And he threw up a wall. No way to go but forward. And whatever choice we make, whatever she is, we know one thing for sure. And what's that? That the fate of the world hinges on your success? There'll still be plenty of ways to ruin his day.
I'll take the center staircase. Doesn't matter
You step onto the
anyways.
center staircase. Paths wind out around you in all directions, each step branching into its own staircases, which branch into their own staircases, and so on. You aren't quite sure if yours is taking you up or down, but at the very least, it's taking you somewhere. You concentrate on where you are, careful not to stray onto any of the many splitting branches that tempt you on all sides. You wouldn't want to have to backtrack to yours once you'd made a decision that took you someplace else. And
Why
so
is
you
this
take
horrible
one
place?
careful, focused step
This
after
place
another.
is horrible.
One foot down,
It's
another foot down,
awful.
another after that. You lose yourself in following the correct pattern, in following what looks to be the true path, the one that cuts straight down, or up, or maybe sideways. But no matter the direction it goes, it certainly is the most true path. You know that much. You slowly lose sense of yourself the further you go.
Aw,
Time disappears, and you can feel yourself begin to untether.
aw.
Physical sensations dull and then vanish, until the only things experienced are the endless repeating patterns and emotions of the journey, a continuous march forward to a destination long forgotten.
It's over.
Consumption and betrayal, skepticism and blind devotion, rivalry and submission, terror and longing, pain and unfamiliarity. And at the heart of it all, an emotion that can only be described as...
Can I help you?
What the hell was that? What happened to us? I feel so strange. Like I'm fundamentally different, but also still the same person I was at the top of the stairs.
Aw, no, I'm scared.
Oh well, that was a trip, but now it's over. Time to get back to our old
No.
devilish ways. The princess, eyes bright but otherwise shrouded in darkness, watches you impatiently from the other side of the basement. Don't forget why you're here. And why are we here again? In case you weren't listening, I'm afraid I lost myself on the way down. You're here to... He's just being an ass, we remember. Though I'm still not sure if we should trust you. Let's talk to her for a bit, try and get our bearings. She seems normal.
Princess.
My name is Princess.
You can call me Princess, if you'd like.
As the princess speaks again, it's almost as if she fractures. And where there was once just one of her, there is now another. We can do that? I don't like this. It's those cabins all over again. Can we put her back? You said you'd been here before, right? What exactly? Does it matter? Yes, it matters. But I'm not going to waste any more time prying out details if you're going to be so irritating about it. It seems to me like you saw something you weren't supposed to have seen. If only you'd listened to whatever words of wisdom you were given in that other reality. But what's done is done, isn't it? Whatever you saw last time, unsee it. Whatever thoughts weaseled their way into your head, unthink them. If it's not already too late. You have a job to do here, and you need to do it now. Oh, new plan. Let's see if we can make even more of her.
This is the same option. It's all the same option. Look, if I hover over this, it's all the same. It's all the same thing. What happened? Here.
Is this a quiz? If you're here, then surely you know why I'm here. But you know, right? You have to know. You're the only other person I've ever seen. Or at least the only one I can remember. Don't give me false hope. Please just end this already. One way or another, just do it.
She's schizophrenic just like me.
I don't think we're going to be able to put her back. Kind of hurts to think about it, doesn't it? It's like everything we say just multiplies her. It certainly looks that way, so please, for the love of everything, stop asking her questions and stop stalling. You're obviously just making things worse.
There must be something wrong with you. I'm the same as I was a moment ago. I don't feel like I've gotten any bigger. And what's that supposed to mean? Are you trying to get under my skin?
She fractures again. I don't like where this is going. Neither do I, which is why you need to slay her now before things get more complicated than they already are.
No.
How would we even do that? Where
I
would we
wanna.
start?
I don't wanna.
We'd always start by retrieving the blade. The one he made us throw out the window. I wasn't the one who threw it. Oh, come on, you told us to. Don't try to pass the blame now that it's come back to bite us. Well, if I'd known we'd be dealing with this, maybe I wouldn't have been so hasty with my suggestions. Okay, this was fun for a bit, but we can't even really interact with her, can we? What's the point of asking questions if all we're going to get is a million answers? Can't even follow what's going on anymore. We need to get out of here. This whole place is making me itch.
I don't remember what it was like before I was in this place. Why would I know what happened to you? Oh, I thought they would send something better to deal with me. If the stairs managed to chew you up,
I will devour you.
sometimes I feel like I'm being pulled apart too. It's so terrifying down here. But at least now you're not alone. And I'm not alone either. You're not really cut out for this, are you? Why are you even here? We're probably stuck down here forever, aren't we? There's no way out, and barely a way in.
I don't have any more choices. She's like me.
Wait, that's not right. Go on. You take a step forward. Your foot lands, but it lands different. You experience a firm footfall, a gentle tread, a confident stride. You can feel yourself rupture. The room spins, your perception multiplying in a sickening kaleidoscope as your very self is pulled in incomprehensibly many directions.
Hi, Alice. Hi.
You find the blade suddenly in your hands. All at once you use it to strike at her bindings as you remain upstairs and slay her and leave her to her.
Thank you for the tip somewhere in the shadows. Thank you.
Is this what the end of the world looks like? What an unbearable mess. But this... we can't... Do you not have anything witty to say? I could use a good bit of wit right now. No, I don't, because this isn't fun. How are we supposed to have fun if everything is happening at the same time? It's the same as nothing happening, and nothing is excruciating. Luckily for all, nothing and everything doesn't go on forever. The world and the princess collapse in on themselves before it all. Falls apart?
Huh?
I think he's gone. We were never going to salvage this, were we?
What happened to us? What are we? There are parts of us that are dead, and others, they just don't fit. We can feel them moving around in spaces they don't belong. It's all so uncomfortable.
Thank you for the super chat, Dr. Wally. Happy birthday! Thank you for spending it with me.
Did you do this? Did we do this? Can you pull us back apart? Fix us?
We should help her. I think we did this. How surprisingly sincere. I didn't actually think our actions had consequences.
We can fix her.
It's a little late for regret, isn't it?
I feel horrible.
Please.
I feel horrible. I feel... What do I do? What do I say? I like her. It's gonna be okay. Ah! But you'll never know if she hears your reply. She's gone. Memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
Of course you're scared, but this is the end for you. But it's not the end
What is
for
that
me.
supposed to mean? Whatever awful thing I felt before, it feels so much worse now.
I'm talking
He's just messing with
to
us.
myself.
Right?
Approach the mirror. You approach the mirror. Sounds as you reach forward. They're gone, but the mirror remains. It's time for you to see what's in it. You've grown. Oh no. That's awful. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. You're at the cabin.
Flickering lights in empty cityscapes
I'm sorry.
become pockets of vitality and movement.
I'm sorry.
I am more than I was before. Whenever you are ready, I will wipe your slate clean once again.
Can I talk more? Are you the same being as you were before? How much have you changed?
Is a child the same as an infant? I am an unbroken pattern, but every vessel gives fresh perspectives and carves new avenues of expression. I am different, but I am the same.
How does it feel to change like this?
Eyes close in reflection. Perspectives meld together, and the breadth of my experience stretches to new corners. There are contradictions, conflicts in my nature, and there are familiarities that bind everything together. It feels correct. This is what I need to be. This is the only path forward.
When I go back, it's as if an invisible wall closes around me. Why can I not do the same things I've done before?
Those paths lead to worlds you've already seen, and to perspectives I have already made my own. They are useless to us now, inaccessible. The only paths of value are those that are yet untread.
What do you want me to bring to you next time?
Gifts aren't what someone tells you to bring them.
Oh, but that's true. Oh, but that makes sense.
My joy is in seeing what you choose. There are no wrong answers, and every perspective illuminates my shadows and shares new secrets.
I like surprises too. You have been kinder to me than anyone else I've met. Thank you.
Why wouldn't I be kind to you? You are the only thing I know that isn't me.
Aww. What do you feel about me? These vessels I've been bringing you, I've heard them.
The vessels are shaped by memories of you, but they are drawn to the edge of the long quiet. To them you are a gate to something more, and you are something more than that,
I
too.
don't wanna fight it.
But they are only thoughts and perspectives.
I made it
They
through.
are not me.
I made it through this run without, hurting her.
The wounds they've suffered carve texture around my heart. Without them, I would be as I was before. I would be alone and without sensation. I could not feel the joy of having you by my side, for I would not know your absence.
Do you have any thoughts on this vessel?
These ones are a contradiction, a winding kaleidoscope of paths and walls. They are stretched into a shape not unlike me, but it is a shape they cannot hold. They will make for a rich and vibrant heart.
You know, perhaps the princess has been looping for so long that she forgot her own name. And, perhaps she's gone insane now. And because she's looped for more times than I can remember or than I'm aware of. Maybe that's it. But why wouldn't she tell us about her looping? I haven't been looping. I've only awoken yesterday or the day before that, so I don't remember.
Do not mourn them, for they will finally get to know themselves.
She's not me. I don't look like that. When this is all done, do you know what you want to do?
With every gift you bring me,
I
I
don't
excavate
wanna
the
be
alleys
loopy.
of what I am meant to be, and every exploration yields new and complicated truths. What I will be is different than what I am, and what I am is different from what I was. I cannot tell you what desires I will hold when I have changed. But in this moment,
Thank
all I
you.
want is to know myself and to know you.
Thank you, Lima. Thank you. Um,
If I am to be an ocean, you have nurtured me into a pond. My waters are shallow and murky, and I yearn for more perspective. You will have your rest in due time, and I am sorry for the burdens I place on you.
you know that at the end of this, once you're finished, I'm going to kill you, right?
There is still much to be seen. Neither of us know the depths of our being. Perhaps at the end of this, I will be the one to kill you. Or perhaps we will leave this place together
Oh.
and find new horizons to
Oh,
discover.
that would be nice, I think. So you don't have any preferences on how you'd like to change or grow?
My preference is for you to show me what you would like me to see. I cannot know the ways I wish to grow, for I have yet to feel them. It is you who guides me down the thin trail of perspective and memory.
Okay, I'll leave. Then, thank you for having me. One of the many hands in front of you reaches forward and gently touches the side of your face.
There's nowhere for you to be but here.
I want to go back. I don't want to hurt her.
I will long for your return, but it will give me time to reflect on what I am. We will meet again.
It
You're on a
happens
path
all the
in the
time.
And at the end of
All
that
the
path
time.
is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
I don't want to do this anymore.
You're here to slay her.
I don't care. Okay. Do you mind if we call it a day for now? Is it okay if we call it a day? I'm getting a bit of sore throat. I'm scared. It's too much loud sounds. And I don't like loud sounds. We can continue this another day. Or, if you wanna, you can get it yourself and continue playing if you want. That would be... Maybe it's too much to watch me play, or maybe it's boring. You can play it yourself. It would be fun. Oh, I have to save? Okay. You don't think it's boring? Thank you. I loved hanging out. But I'll go back here. Thank you, Tiff Anonymous. Thank you. I don't need my meds. It's not for me. I don't want it. Hi. Hi. Did you have fun? Did you have fun? I had a lot of fun today. Meds aren't for me. They're not for me. I don't know if you noticed, but I've been pretending to snuggle up to you. And I got scared. Thank you for the 10 memberships, Rainfall. Welcome, everyone. I hope that you'll enjoy it here. Thank you and welcome. Sorry if I wasn't very talkative, or if I wasn't interesting, or if I wasn't fun to be with. But thank you for taking your precious time to spend with me. And I hope you can come back tomorrow. Am I really a joy to be around? That would be a lot. I don't think I'm anywhere near being joyful. But, thank you for coming to visit again. good things must come to an end, right? And they'll all end one day. Thank you, Magdalena Strax. You were thinking of me while you were integrating. Did you successfully integrate? Integration is hard. Can we get a hug? If you want a hug before we part ways. Yeah. Yeah. Uh, um, Thank you for coming to hang out. Thank you for spending these 2 days with somebody like me. um, can you promise to hang out with me for the next forever? Is that okay? It would, I mean, you don't have to, but it would make me really happy. You don't have to, of course. I won't live forever, but I'll show up tomorrow. Thank you. Please show up tomorrow. I'll be waiting. And, you know, I think that forever's, no, at least my forever would mean the length of my life. So when I eventually, inevitably die for whatever reason, it would be the end of my forever, and that would be the same for you. Your forever is only the length of your lifespan. So your forever and my forever would end if we died at the same time. I'm just saying. But that's true, right? Oh, step away. I'm sorry. Thank you for coming today. I don't perceive anything past my consciousness. If something happens after I die, it's none of my business anymore. So, well, yeah. I love you. Thank you for coming today. And I'll see you tomorrow. Come back here when you're free, when you're done, and I'll be here, okay? Bye bye. I'll see you. I'll see you out. Bye. So tomorrow, same place, same time. Tomorrow. Bye bye. Thank you for coming. And I'll tell you all about the things I've remembered tomorrow too, if I remember anything today. I'll try to figure things out while you're gone. Being with you makes my head feel funny, and all I can think about is you. So, I need some time to try to find myself so I'm not boring and I'm not lame and uninteresting. So, I'll see you. Bye. I love you.